This is an askSlim trade idea video walkthrough for an intermediate term long in the iShares MSCI Mexico ETF. We have been very bullish on this country ETF for some time now. I've been highlighting this on both social media as well as to our members on Discord. Keep in mind, our Discord service is available to our membership. If you want to get access to our trade ideas feed, you have to sign up for a level 3 membership or higher at askSlim.com. So let's go ahead now and highlight this long side trade idea for EWW. So this is the weekly and daily cycle analysis. Let's go ahead and pull up the weekly. Now you can see first a very clear low that formed here right in the later part of the fall. We turned up right off of our weekly cycle timing window and then ran higher. After that, we formed a clean flag. We had a minor low that was due again right around mid-January, formed right on time, and then turned up in that next minor rising phase. So now we have two cycles pushing on the upside. We are still positive here on the iShares MSCI Mexico ETF. We're looking for a move into this zone from right around 71.64 to 73.80 or so. If we shift over to the daily chart, you'll see a bullish picture here. We formed our low right there. We turned up. We now have a bullish slim ribbon and a bullish PO. Keep in mind that the PO, which is available for level 4 members and up at askSlim, gives us these follow-through signals either to the upside or to the downside. We had beautiful signals right here in the PO. You can see how it moved into the oversold and then got out of oversold. That triggered a bullish signal, and we saw follow-through right here. We moved into the oversold and turned up. That triggered the follow-through signal. So just giving us really nice signals here on the upside as well as on the downside that you can see back here and back here, each of which did move down nicely. So right now we are getting into that oversold region in the PO. We're watching for it to get back out of oversold. That would trigger a bullish signal, and we watch for some follow through back up. We're watching for a dip just a little bit lower here into $67 to right on 65.48. A move through the 78.6 at 64.39 would render this idea no longer valid, and we are looking for first to move through this old high at 69.72 and then into this zone here from 71.68 up to 73.66. Okay, so this is the outline for our idea. We're watching for a flag to form, for a low to form right around the middle part of February off of this minor low and then turn back up to the upside like that here in the iShares MSCI Mexico ETF. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to send us an email. Thanks again and have a great day.
Great job on that, Arvi. I want to look at something that's also supportive to the work that Arvi just did as we take a look at our momentum tracker. Now, momentum tracker is included in our level 1 special that we're offering right now. It's a great way to confirm the more powerful biases which come from the longer term analysis. This the outlook here, as you can see, is 3 months plus looking out. So this gives you the long-term, intermediate, and short-term conditions that you can see in here, and our directional bias overall, which is the summation of our algorithms that are built in there. We just did analysis on EWW, so we're going to take a look at EWW. I'm just going to type that in here. It's going to bring it to the top, and you could see that, like Arvi said, this is bullish. It was in a correction and likely to resume to the upside. Our algorithms are saying conditions suggest intermediate correction is likely ending and dominant longer-term trend is likely to resume. So this is very much in line with what Arvi just showed you in that analysis. I like to confirm it looking at this. Let's take a look at the chart in here as we look at the longer term chart and whether or not this has done a good job in keeping you in. And you could see in here where the M is the mixed conditions that you can see in here, and right over here is where it began to turn positive. This is back at the end of the year, and it's given you these different positive readings that you see right in here. So for the longer term, it's been slightly positive. The positive there is very lightly colored, as you can see, and that's where we're getting this slightly bullish reading right there, which is very much in line with what Arvi brought you. You can see in here that this is just great information as we're looking at these different world ETFs that are in here. And of the world ETFs, you can see for directional bias ratio, 77% of the world is in bullish condition versus 8% in negative. Let's just scroll on this bias here, And you can see, let's get rid of this so that we can see all of these. And you can see in here the most bearish, of course, is the FXI. That's China, which we're looking for a short-term bottom in there. But did the chart keep you negative? Absolutely. All of this time period in here as China has fallen, our algorithms have looked at this as negative, as you can see. And of course, IWM is often in line with that. But that's the most bearish is China. And you can see in here the stock market here in the U.S. Very bullish. And FEZ, which is the big 50 big stocks in Europe, very bullish. Of course, the QQQ, SPY, all of that showing you very bullish conditions. So this is a great look here in the EWW that Arby just did, confirming that it has positive conditions that are about ready to turn up on the longer term for position traders. Or for investors. So that's a look at the momentum tracker, and RV, I think, did a very nice job on that in the trade ideas.